There were some very questionable calls at the end of the game with the Colts and Browns. And I'm not going to lie to you, I was not happy about it. The last play of the game, well, we assumed that was going to be the last play of the game, thinking that it would be a Colts victory, where EJ Speed just popped PJ Walker, and then DeForest Buckner was able to receive the fumble recovery. But fortunately, a flag was thrown. Baker held Amari Cooper towards the end zone. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. It was a ticky-tack call, you can say, but still, I was not a fan of it. And then, all right, it is what it is. PI, we move out to the goal line, and Colts can stop them. Again, Baker with another pass interference. Mind you, but this time, PJ Walker threw the ball over to the stands. It was not a catchable ball at all. But yet, the referees called another PI and put the team on the 1 yard line. Yes, we was able to stop them for 3 downs, but at 4th down, they was able to get a punch in for a touchdown and get the win for 39-38. And that right there really aggravated me because those 2 calls are really ticky-tack. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it at all. The first one with Amari Cooper, okay, it is what it is. I thought we got it, but all right. But the pass interference one, I'm not a fan of it at all. It's not a catchable ball. Why would you even throw that ball? I just don't agree with it at all. In fact, the referees were, helping out the Browns. And the referees throughout the season have been making a lot of questionable calls. Yes, it may sound like I'm being biased because I'm a Colts fan, the Colts lost, but still, guys, look at that pass interference. The ball was not even catchable. If it was catchable, okay, it is what it is. I'll take it. But still, that ball was not catchable at all. At all. Overall, this game was good until the very end. Those little tic-tac calls. But Gardner Minshew. You have 7 turnovers, or I believe 8, in the matter of 2 games that you started the past back-to-back weeks. Back-to-back 8 turnovers, and again 3 today. 2 fumbles, another interception. You got to take better care of the ball because, as of right now, I'm not blaming the defense due to this high-scoring game. You put them in very tough positions. I believe the Browns scored over 20 points over turnovers. 20 points over turnovers. We got to be careful with the ball. And this is the reason why, Garner is a backup quarterback. Granted, it would have been different with Anthony Richardson because he's a rookie and there's learning curves and all that stuff. But Gardner Minshew, you're an established backup quarterback in the NFL, and you cannot be making these type of throws. And this is the reason why you're not a starting quarterback. 8 turnovers, 8. You're putting our defense in tough positions the entire game, and then it looks bad when they give up points. You're like, damn, this defense sucks. But no, in reality, you're putting them in tough positions. Granted, he did throw for 305 yards and 2 touchdowns, but still 3 turnovers. I'm not a fan of that. Jonathan Taylor had his best game of the season, 18 carries, 75 yards, 4.2 yards a carry, and 1 touchdown. And Zach Moss had 18 carries, 57 yards, 3.2 yards a catch. And this game right here was Josh Downs' games. He was catching clutch after clutch catches, man. Josh Downs is him. 5 receptions, 125 yards, 25 yards per catch. Let's go, baby. And a touchdown. He was having a hell of a game. And this is, Josh Downs is going to be very, very good for the Colts for the upcoming years. And Michael Pittman Jr. in a contract year, I think it was like a 60-yard run and go. Let's go, baby. 2 receptions for 83 yards, 41 yards. A catch and a touchdown. Alec Pierce will have some good catches as well too. I'm loving this offense right now and the receivers right now. And Jonathan Taylor, that one throw I think was like 3rd down, and Jonathan Taylor caught it. That was really good as well too. It's good to see JT out there. And the Zach Moss and combination with JT has been working phenomenal. All we got to work on is a turnovers from Gardner Minshew. And all the games that we lost this year, we've been competitive. It's just, unfortunate events. Gardner Minshew, you got to take care of the ball because right now you're putting the Colts in a lot of tough positions. But the defense, granted, they gave up 39 points, but they played really well as well, too. Zaire Franklin had 9 tackles. Kenny Moore. His comeback year, man. He's having a phenomenal year, and I believe the coach should re-sign him after his offseason. 7 tackles, almost a pick, and a sack and a half. Let's go, baby. Kudepe had a good game as well, too. 4 tackles. Julian Blackmon with another interception as well, too. Shaquille had to come back slowly. 7 tackles as well, too, for today. DeForest Buckner has been a force in the middle. Unfortunately, I thought he would have had that fumble right there. It would have been perfect ending. But, the refs. And then Ronnie Thomas had a good game as well, too, with an interception. But overall, the Colts played a good game. This game was really, really good. It was a back and forth match, which I really love. And I miss, those type of games from Colts because, last year was a disaster. But this year, it's been really good, and I'm loving, this new era of the Colts right now. And I talk about the Browns. Myles Garrett was the MVP of today. 2 sacks, 7 tackles, and a blocked field goal. That man was a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, Deshaun Watson got knocked out the game with a concussion, and he threw a pick as well too. But if he would have been in the game, probably would have cooked us with his turnovers. He came in a very tough situation, but he was able to overcome that and, guide the, I believe they were at the 20-yard line for the last drive and take him all the way down for a touchdown. Granted, with some questionable calls, but still, overall, they was able to do his thing. And Jerome Ford for that first drive, 64-yard touchdown, or it was 60 yards. Man, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be a long, long day. But we was able to contain after that, holding on to 74 yards. But 3 fumble losses. I'm not a big fan of turnovers. Hate it with a passion. We beat them in total yards, beat them in passing yards, beat them in rushing yards, beat them yards per play, but yet the Colts still lost to referees. First downs equaled out 20-18. Third down efficiency, I really, really loved it. 7-15. I'm a big, big fan of that efficiency right there. But unfortunately, the offensive line gave up 4 sacks, but I'm going to put some blame on Gardner Minshew as well, too, for holding the ball a little bit too long as well, too. And 1 interception to 2. But besides that, overall, it was a good game, but a lot of controversial plays at the end. The referees, they got to release their grades. They show us, how they're being graded as well, too. Or fire them. I don't know. You got to do something different because right now they're costing a lot of team wins this year, and they got to be better. Like, I don't know what they can do. Maybe New York can get involved with those type of plays. Like, maybe New York can decide, maybe that was a PI, that wasn't a PI. Like, there's something has to change. A lot of controversial plays towards the end I wasn't a really big fan of. And hopefully referees can get it together because this right here, I'm distraught right now. I'm disgusted right now. But comment below on Colts Nation. What do you guys think about this game? What do you guys think about the referee? And also, what do you guys think about Gardner Minshew? There's so many turnovers right now. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Cultural Sports. Until then, this is Cultural Sports. And go Colts, baby.